To checkmate the game in 3 moves, your most powerful piece in the army has to come out and deliver the checkmate. Let's see pattern number 1. Because we want to get the queen out, white starts the game with e4, opening the line for the queen as well as the light squared bishop. Now black replies with e5 with the same idea of opening the lines for his dark squared bishop and his queen. Now white immediately gets his queen out to the h5 square, keeping an eye on these pawns but attacking this weak pawn over here. And the reason why I call this pawn a weak, because right now it is not being defended by any of the black's pieces. And here black can easily protect this pawn with a move like d6 or knight to c6 or by queen e7 or queen to f6. But instead black here in this situation doesn't play any of these good moves and rather panics because the white queen has come out too early and has placed herself in the black's territory. And black, being a complete rookie in the game, plays a very panicky and horrible move like king to e7. He is basically thinking that if white queens attacks this pawn, then his king can escape to this square. But actually there was no need for panic, because had the white queen captured this pawn, then the black king could have easily recaptured the queen back. But because black is a complete beginner in the game, he plays a horrible move like king to e7, and now white can easily checkmate the game by taking this e5 pawn. So queen into e5, checkmate. Let me show you pattern number 2. White starts the game with e4 and black thinks that attacking this center pawn with his wing pawn would be a very good idea. So that is why he plays f5. But by playing f5, he has seriously weakened his king side, and this e8 h5 diagonal is now very vulnerable for white's pieces to attack. So white captures the f5 pawn, getting his pawn to the weakened king side and also controlling this important square over here and here. And now black here plays a horrible looking move called g5. God knows what makes him play such a move, because now white can easily checkmate the game with queen to h5. Let me show you a third pattern in the 3 move checkmate series. White starts the game with d3 and now black plays f6, weakening black's king side and weakening this king diagonal. White now immediately takes advantage of the black's last move and now he plays e4, opening up the lines for the white queen, and now black plays g5, which is a blunder because now white queen can get to the h5 square and checkmate black's game. If you are enjoying learning these patterns, then do like the video and subscribe to my channel. This third pattern that we just saw can be arrived in a different move order. So instead of starting the game with d3, white starts the game with e4, black now plays f6, and now white plays d3, and here black plays g5, and now white can play queen to h5, checkmating the black king. Now let's look at the last pattern. White starts the game with e4, black plays f6. Now white can play a normal developing move like knight to f3, but this move would block queen's access to this h5 square. And because black has already weakened his king side, opening the king diagonal, that is why you want to keep all your options open in case the black player makes a horrible move. So that is why white plays d4. He gets another pawn in the center and takes a full control of the center. And now black, being a complete beginner, plays g5. And now his game quickly gets checkmated by white's queen to h5. If you want to learn some real strategies to win a chess game, then do join to the channel's membership program. And now is the time for the question of the day. White starts the game with e4, black plays f5, white plays d4, black plays g5, and now what should white play? Let me know your answers in the comments box and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing.